morning, Earthlings. How are we doing today? Hello and welcome to Saturday Morning Map Making with Moss. That's me. I am your host. I am Moss, the unmistakable, nigh unforgettable. Anyway, hi everybody. I see, and we already got some peeps in chat. Hello, Eccentric over on the Kick side. How's it going, brother? How's it going? We got Fantastic coming in with the ever so predictable height joke. Roller coasters can't fit on them. Elves, leprechauns. Let's see, what else? Something about not being able to reach shelves. Let's see, you know what? I will give you this. At least you're inventive with it. You get a different one every time. History eraser button. What's going on, brother? Happy Mapper Day. And we got Gillard Zach, or Huck, as I know him. Yes, they will. Oh, God. Yes, all these jokes do go over my head because short. Thank you, everybody, for being here this morning. I had a few last night, so I am a little bit behind cognitively. All you got was missed the genuine Oliver last night, and got Oliver from Wish. Yeah, I know there can be no true replacement of the real Oliver, which only I am able to achieve. Only I am able to achieve it. What did I drink? I just had a couple beers. Buddy of mine's dad was down in town, and he wanted to watch the Jake Paul fight last night, which I don't know if anybody else watched the Jake Paul fight last night. It was a sorry show of boxing prowess from Jake Paul. The dude looks like he's only been training for like a year, and I'm sure that's really not too far off. Dude was just falling all over the freaking ring, man. He was just falling all over the ring. It was so uninteresting that a couple of other friends started playing a board game called Letters from Whitechapel, which is so much more fun than that fight could ever hope to be. You have a question? Yes. Ask your question, my friend. I may or may not have an answer. I will not guarantee that I ever have an answer for any particular question. He is the king of douchebags. Yeah, well, I mean, he's all show. He's a brand, and people know what they're getting with Jake Paul. Like, I get it. You know, he's a character. It is a character. I don't know if I don't know if he's actually like that in real life. He might be. If he is the king of douchebags. If he's not, I wouldn't be surprised. Why didn't you make a Christmas dungeon map in the shape of a gingerbread man for the art party? Because that would have taken far too long. A dungeon map. Well, I mean, you guys have seen. You guys have been here on a stream or two. You've seen just how meticulous I tend to get with certain things. Like just the one that I did with for the other collaboration I did with Tabitha. It took me how long? It was it was supposed to take that was the deal. It was like it was 7 days. 7 days. And I did 7 streams. I think it was like 6 or 7. I think I might have worked on it one time outside of the stream. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, that one here. Let me actually, you know what? That's a good transition here. Let me get switched over. You could have done a less meticulous map. I could have, but I could have done that, but here's. Well, see, now you're getting me all. Now you got me thinking here, because I could have done a gingerbread-shaped dungeon map that had golems guarding it, and a section of the map was a toy factory. Okay, yeah, I get it. Okay, but you don't think about those things in the time time allotted. In the time allotted, I thought I'm going to use a medium that I am familiar with to try to make something that I hadn't made before, and you know, it's just that's just what came to mind. That's just what came to mind. And not once, I mean, even during the stream, I said that out of everybody on the stream, I am the least visually artistic. So, yeah, never once did I claim to be artistic. I'm artistic in the Brooklyn sense. Autistic. Get it? Yeah. This is what took me. Somehow this got messed up. I don't know what I did here, but see if it lets me do anything. No, it won't let me do anything. But this, outside of these little things here, I think I know what happened here. I opened it up on my phone and I accidentally get out of here. Dude, this thing won't go away. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Fixing. There we go. This is what took me. This took me seven things. 7 streams to create. It's elaborate. Yeah, granted, it's elaborate, but hello, Paul. Yeah, I did everything I could with what I was given and what talent I have. So I wasn't honestly. I just wasn't. I wasn't sure how to make it into a map. But like now that I think about it, like yeah, I could have just. It could have been very easy. But it's about expanding your horizons. You are fartistic this morning because you ate a lot of tacos last night. Tacos are lifeblood. I had a buddy of mine's tacos the other day, and he likes to make them very spicy. And I didn't go to the potty right for some time. All right. Let's see. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in here and let's see. We're going to put this on here. Yeah. And so this is actually going to be a little bit shorter stream because I will actually be over on Moonskull playing some Alien, which I'm very excited about. It'll be a lot of fun. And we're going to get some backgroundy music going. Golly, it's cold in here. Always cold. Always so cold. Let's see, where were we? This break from nicotine and caffeine sucks with all these hours. Why are you taking a break from caffeine and nicotine, man? Caffeine and nicotine are the American way. It's a beautiful day at the Circle K. You guys ever see that song? The European mind is ignorant and blind to the beauty of the USA at the Circle K. Yeah, buddy. Let's see. This was supposed to be an observatory. I don't know if this is going to end up being an observatory or not. This part might be a little bit of an observatory. I mean, that's just like your opinion, man. Yeah. I'm rocking about 4 hours of sleep right now. So with all of it, caffeine is definitely what I need. Thank you, Fantastic, for the vote of confidence. I appreciate that more than you could ever know. New prison windows? Snowy windows. Snowy windows! It's good for Christmas. It's good for Christmas. Does anybody have any exciting plans for Christmas? I'll tell you what I'm doing. My brother he's got to go to my sister-in-law's family's house on Christmas Day. So unfortunately, we won't be having a big get-together on Christmas Day. So I'll be going down to my parents' house and just hanging out Christmas Day, and then I'll be going back down to my parents' house this Saturday after, where we're gonna have some cousins come out and everything and stuff like that. So it'll be it'll be fun. It'll be fun. You showed up Thursday to support me because your other thing got canceled and you get no appreciation. I'm sorry you get no appreciation, man. We appreciate you. I appreciate I appreciate a percentage of the jokes that you make on my behalf. I need a stone window, man. Just a stone window. Like a window slot. A slit. These are window slits. Let's see. That's so big. It's so big. Let me see. What do I got this setting at here? The scale is 100. Let's see if this even... I don't even know if this is going to work out. This might not be the right... Oh yeah, by the time I get it adjusted to where it just fits on that wall properly, it's going to be too small, I think. Well, okay, so if it goes... Okay, that's not terrible. Not terrible. Taking a break because it was taking more to do the job. Thus you're becoming dependent on it. Yeah? Yeah, I feel you, man. I feel you. Caffeine becomes a very comforting habit to get into. So I am right there with you, my friend. I have a caffeine habit first thing every morning, or not first thing every morning. Oh no, it is first thing every morning because I have coffee with creatine. There. Yeah, we'll do these. We'll do these. Yeah, you guys have a lot more self-control than I do as far as that stuff is concerned. Energy drinks, coffee, like all that stuff. Nicotine, like yeah. I'm all about it. A man's got to have his vices. It's other vices that I try to limit. Yeah, as far as favorite Christmas movie, I don't know. Like, one of my favorites, I actually haven't been able to watch it in the past several years because I don't have it. Which actually I need to see if I can get my hands on it, but it's a Muppet Christmas Carol. Everybody loves that movie. I love Jingle All the Way. I think The Grinch, obviously. I think Jim Carrey does good Christmas movies. Yes, exactly. Put the cookie down now. Who told you you could eat my cookies? Oh, these cookies! I gotta get the recipe from Liz. It's so good. It's so good. It's such a good movie, man. I love that movie. Okay, gotta figure out. So this is gonna be, obviously this is like a kitchen and stuff. We're gonna start some interior decoration here. We'll worry about the windows once we get everything figured out and what each room is. Just watch that in Sevi's Discord. Yeah, Jingle All the Way. I want to say you can watch Jingle All the Way on Amazon. You can't, like, I don't understand, like, so a lot of people don't like that, don't like Jingle All the Way. Sinbad is so funny in that movie. I am utterly shocked that people don't like that movie. It's like, you know, if you hold it up against other Arnie movies, like, it's not a great Arnie movie, but it's a good Christmas movie, and it's actually, it is funny. It's legitimately funny. I just watched it a couple of years ago, and I think it holds up. If anyone says Elf, Elf has its moments. Solar Opposites made fun of Jingle All the Way. Really? That's interesting. Actually. It's free on Tubi. Oh yeah, maybe that's where I watched it. I can't remember where I watched it, but I watched it somewhere, and I was like, damn, this holds up. It's good. Santa Jaws? All right, you know what? That is one that I have to see. I have to see it. I partnership with a T, but how do you guys feel? Okay, so Santa Jaws, Santa Sleigh. How do you guys feel about like Christmas horror movies? Like I could take them or leave them, honestly. Some stuff. Let's just look and see what they got in the kitchen section. You know what? Actually, I think I'm gonna take this. Has got to go in here. Get rid of this. That way we've got a little bit more room to work with for preparation. Preparation. No breathing. Christmas Vacation is definitely a must watch. Although, well, so I watched it the other day again in Sevi's server. I only made it for like the last 20 minutes or something like that. I don't know. Like, I don't think that one holds up as well. Hey, Kaio in the chat. What's up, Kaio? Can't say I'm a fan of Christmas horror movies. Not much of a horror movie fan in general. Yeah, I mean, I think that, well, for me personally, horror movies, it takes a lot to impress me with horror movies, because a lot of them are, you know, full of jump scares and, you know, all these weird designs for monsters or gore or, you know, this and that and the other thing. And I'm like, that doesn't really do anything for me. Yeah, you know, I like dry humor. But I don't know. Wooden kitchen sinks, huh? Interesting. I got a bunch of new stuff in here that, I gotta say, a lot of it's pretty cool. I like it. Although I think what I'm gonna do is maybe... let's do this. I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna take this because I've been wondering, what do I need to do for fireplaces and stuff? I know exactly what I'm gonna do. See, we're gonna take this and we're gonna. These are gonna be linked to the very same chimney. Down just a tad. There we go. So we got ourselves a little stove. Hook to the fireplace. That doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, though. Because then we gotta have an entryway. Maybe we can put an entryway here, maybe? Okay, I think that I need to rethink that. So we're gonna start right here. Let's see, what's the best way to go about doing this? I think. Yeah. Does it really matter that much, though? That's the thing. I don't know how much it matters. Put this up here. I feel like this needs to be somewhere. You're intrigued. You love bad horror movies, and Christmas should just add the extra level of absurdist entertainment. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. I won't take it personally. Fantastic. I, too, only caught a couple hours of sleep. feel like I'm going so far out of my way to try and make this make sense, when I really don't need to. What are we doing here? We've got a limited friggin' time here. And here I am trying to get this to all make sense, and it don't need to. They say when you can't sleep, someone is thinking of you. Wow. Ow. Ugh. My accent's not working. What do you mean my accent's not working? What am I trying to get it to do? What, you think is some friggin'... what, some game? I ain't playing no games over here. No, this is serious. Hey, wait a second. Is this right? The alien game is starting in an hour and 15 minutes? Yeah. Yes, it is. We will be starting that shortly. Which is why, unfortunately, I have to end the stream in a little under an hour. So we can get ready for that. So we're not going to have as much time today for for shenanigans. Not here. Not with me. No, no, no. You gave me a compliment? It was... I fail to recognize a compliment coming from you that isn't backhanded. Oh, you got your own personal game going on around that time, don't you, History? A barrel of potatoes. See what other barrels we can put out here. A crate of fish. A crate of tomatoes. Ah! Oh, they don't have a crate of tomatoes. That's such a shame. They got a crate of fish. A whole barrel of apples. You know what? Why don't we just do this? We're going to put closed barrels in there because we don't need to know what's in there. And plus, I think if the barrels are closed, you can just use your imagination, yo. We'll just have a couple of barrels. Maybe a crate or two. Dagnabbit, if I can't get this to do what I want it to do. You're still working on your map, but in Photoshop. Okay. Oh, later, history. Have a good one, brother. You said Moss is a very good map maker. Tabitha even read it? Wait, but wasn't that followed by some sort of backhanded thing? I feel like it was. It had to have been, or else it would, or else I don't know if I can't be certain that it didn't come from you. Hello, 40 Viking. How are you, brother? The accent is too good. You knew you knew I was something. But Leprechaun was lower on the list because they come with gold. Let's move to the top. Well, so Tabitha does say that I am a yachter. So maybe that's where my gold is. All my gold is invested in marine real estate. Later, Eccentric. Have a good one, man. Nope. We need a cutting board. There, we're just gonna put some 32. Put some bread there on the table. I don't know why that's only 21. We want to make sure it's 22. There we go. the pot on the stove. Hello, Sassy Witch. How are you? That's quite a bit of lettuce. We don't need that much lettuce. A raspberry pie, chocolate pie, pecan pie, pecan pie. Oh man, there's food in here. I ain't gonna get to. I am not gonna get to eat for the next several hours, and I'm working on a kitchen here, and it makes me sad. Don't they have like a cutting board on here or something? No cutting board? I feel like I've been through this before. Here, we're just gonna take this, boom, use that, shrink it down. Now, the table is the cutting board. There we go. And then we're gonna take some tomatoes. If only I had a crate of tomatoes. I saw like tomatoes like sliced. Here we go, slice and dice, baby. Now, if we download this in 4K, that's when you're really gonna start seeing the little details. Cause this, oh, look at this map. Oh, look at the tomatoes on the cutting board. This guy thought of everything. What kind of knife is this? According to this, it's a butcher knife, but we're gonna let it go. We're gonna let it go. Let's see. We're gonna do this. Get another table. Boop, boop. That's so long. I'm only a little silly. Just a little bit. Ooh, it's chilly. Why am I so cold? Hold on. Hold on. I often wish I had a plate of tomatoes. A plate of tomatoes! When I play TTRPG. Said one guy probably. Hey, you know what? There's always that one guy who likes tomatoes. Darn you. This creatine just does not blend. actually. I don't know why I pay such special attention to kitchens here, but here, we'll just use these. I think actually, so this is actually going to have to go over here. And then we're going to have... we're going to have our little wash basin. You feel normal here? Sassy Witch, I am not normal. Whoever told you that spreads lies. They spread mistruths, untruths. Wash basin. Nope. Where did I see that thing that I wanted to put in here? Alright. I like this song, but it's gone on long enough. We'll do this one. This one's a little bit dramatic. It's called Yuletide Cantrips. And here I am thinking that, oh yeah, it's gonna be, you know, a little bit merry. I'm not really getting a whole lot of merriment out of this track. Oh, here we go, here we go. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Divinity 2 got a PS5 upgrade? Really? Huh. Interesting. Is it just PS5 or is it like a next gen console upgrade? Let's see. Need some cups. Finally have an excuse to go back and give an actually good playthrough. Yeah. You beat the first one, super great. And can tell the influence on Baldur's Gate 3. That's what I haven't played the first one. So, the second one I have played. And I would be interested in seeing what kind of, what they did for the next gen update. And if it really changes much of anything. I think you need to go back to in-person games. Online is overrated. Find yourself putting on wireless headphones and doing chores and wait for my turn to roll. Yeah. Yeah, there is something. There's something special about in-person games that you don't get with online. Like, I don't get me wrong, I like online games. There's stuff you can do with online games that is much more, maybe cost prohibitive in a way. Like, you know, you can have all of the animation. You've got your tokens built in. You've got, you know, interactable battle maps that you can do and all that stuff. And you can't really do that at the table, but yeah, there's just nothing quite. That's why a lot of the like, if you're looking at YouTube channels and stuff, Um, the most popular ones are the ones that have everybody in the same room. Which, unfortunately, I mean, that's you know, getting to see people, and from a viewership perspective, getting to see people actually interact in person is a lot different from getting to see people interact, you know, when they're not in the same room. That said, oh yeah, too many people have main character syndrome. Yeah. I like to think that I don't, but I probably do. What's up, Psychosis? How's it going, brother? How's it going? Larry Knight. Good luck tonight, Moss. Thank you, Larry. Oh, hello, Maria. How are you? You guys just came in at the same time. How's it going? Oh, Larry. Thank you, by the way, for the thing. I saw that. You didn't have to do that, but thank you for the thing. Yeah, Maria, you weren't feeling too well yesterday. How are you feeling now? Did you sleep it off? Sleep off the funk? Well, good. At least you're feeling marginally better, I guess. All right, we're going back to something else here. Let's see. What's a good one? I'm trying to think of some ones that I used before. I mean, I used this one. Yeah, this one's pretty good. So, Larry, have you played it? Oh, yeah, I got the thing. Wait, are we talking about the same thing? How many of what things exist? I don't know. I don't know what we're talking about. I'm kind of scared now. Hello, Chrysanth. Doing good, Chrysanth. Hey, did Oliver die last night? You see what I get for actually like going out and being like, yeah, you know, we're gonna watch the Jake Paul fights because my buddy's dad's in town. He wants to get everybody together. I go out and I have a few beers, and yeah. And then this happens. I see Chrysanth sends me a screenshot of a critical fail on a range check or whatever. I don't know what happened exactly. He did shoot Daryl. Well, Daryl probably deserved it. Stop with the random angles. You. I don't know if I like all these beds. They don't look good. They're all the same. A little bit of variety because it is the spice of life, you know. How come I don't play scary games solo? That's a good question. I think it mostly stems from the fact that I just don't normally stream games if I'm by myself. Like, I'll stream games if I'm playing with other people. But if I'm by myself, honestly, I like, obviously nothing against you guys. But if I'm just by myself, normally I enjoy the peaceful solitude of solo gaming. Now, if there was a demand for it, maybe I would play some scary games by myself, but you know. I don't hate you, Chrysanth. Stop saying these things. These blatantly untrue things. Oh, wait, hold on. I got to go back a little bit. Wait. Oh, no, he threw Horsebane at Daryl. And the result was a... Oh, that was the result of the crit fail. Okay. Found the kid, advanced, and left the fortress. Fantastic. So that means that, let's see. I know I planned out... I planned out my next edge. I'm trying to remember what it was. I'll have to go back in because I know I planned out my next edge, but oh, you thought playing them gave me nightmares? No. No, not really. There used to be a time where I was like, I don't know, I didn't like the stress of playing those kinds of games. Now it doesn't really bother me as much. But yeah. Yeah, it's not bad. I don't mind it. Let's see. That makes sense. You know what we're going to do? We're going to take this smoke. We're going to blow it off that way. We're also going to blow this smoke off this way because it makes more sense. You little pony type of game. Oh, really? So you can feel pain if you're hit or bitten by something. Yeah. You know, honestly, like, I can't remember the last time I dreamt. Like, they say that, you know, you dream every night. You just don't always remember it. I've forgotten every night for the last, I don't know how long. Like, the last dream I can actually remember having has been quite some time ago. You have a Foot Locker? Yeah, I don't. I haven't had, I haven't been much of a dreamer for quite some time. Jump scares are cheap horror. Give me something that's legit terrifying just because it exists, not because it is. It just appears. I am in 100% agreement with that. Fantastic. That's why, in my opinion, the best horror movies are the ones where either one, you don't see or very rarely see the villain. Like The Thing. The Thing is, in my opinion, a near perfect horror movie because the Thing never really it doesn't cheaply use jump scares. Like it makes sense whenever the Thing shows itself and like jumps out of the darkness or whatever. But it builds on paranoia. That's why it's so good. The idea that you don't know who is who is the most frightening part of that movie. Yes, The Thing is excellent. Such a good movie. Holds up. Like hasn't aged. Strangely enough. Like it was modern at the time that it was made. which most movies it does age, but it not this one. It's just a movie that takes place in the 70s now. And it's a Christmas movie because it's snow. Children of the Corn. I haven't seen Children of the Corn. I know I'm going to get lambasted for that. Lambasted. Like, I've come to find that for the most part, like, I've not been super impressed by things based on Stephen King. Save for The Shining, but The Shining divulges so far away from the book, to my understanding. I haven't read The Shining, but to my understanding, it diverts so far away from the book that, like, it's hardly the same thing. Like, and everybody says The Shining movie's better. Let's see, how big can we make this rug? Nah, we don't need a rug in here. You have to actually read the book to get. Oh my God, I can't even read your comment. You expect me to read a book? You have to actually read the books to get King's genius. Lots of movies are just cash grabs. Yeah. Yeah, you know, it's just one of those things, man. Like, I've never actually, I read, like, the only Stephen King book I've read is Cell. And that one was, like, one of his one-off books that was just, like, you know, and it was fine. Like, it was a fine read. But it's, you know, not necessarily one that I'd really go back to. For maybe some cards. Yeah, I think maybe these guys were playing some cards or something. Oh, wow. Look at all these different mugs of beer. That's wild. Even got some darks in here. That looks like wine. Maybe a stout or something. That's pretty wild. A gravy cup. That's an interesting little tidbit. Let's see. Probably be a wood pile here, maybe. How do they not add? That's what I don't like. How is firewood not something that you have come up with yet? Why would you not have firewood? I guess you could just use these, but let's see. What is an appropriate size for this log here? Real men burn their furniture for warmth. You got a good point. Oh, here we go. Wood cutting axe. There we go. A chopping block. We're going to take this. We're going to bring it up to that. We're going to get rid of this. Boop. Boop. That might be a little big. We're not really getting a whole lot done, but you know, it's something. It's coming together, baby. It's coming together. But it is 9:30, and that means that you boys got to go and prepare for some Alien. It's Alien time, baby. This is gonna be a lot of fun. So I'm gonna save this here. Did I play Silent Hill? No, I didn't play Silent Hill. That's one that I have not yet played. Wasn't into horror games when Silent Hill first came out, and yeah, just not one that not one that I ever got into. I was interested. I saw Sevy playing it a little bit, and you know, I'm interested in giving it a shot, but yeah, just not one that I ever really gave a chance. So, countdown to when I die. Exactly. So, let's see. We are saved here in about half an hour. We're going to go live with Alien, and we've got quite a few good peeps over there. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Let's see, what else do we got? We got a character creation on this stream, not on this stream, on this channel here, starting on January 7th for a new campaign that JJ will be running live. We are currently in the process of recording The Electric State, which I've already got the first episode edited, and I'm very happy with it. We're going to let a few episodes build up before we start releasing, just because we want to make sure that we have a little bit of a buffer zone in case people can't, you know, in case people can't make it on any given day, or, you know, with the holidays coming, or with Christmas coming up, New Year's, all that stuff. People are traveling. People might not be able to make it for different games and stuff like that. So we want to make sure that we we can give you a good, consistent release schedule. So we're working on that. If anybody's really good at making like intros and stuff like that, like that would be awesome, because I'm having the hardest time with like intros and that kind of stuff. So anywho, what else? Massive Neil Athotep on Monday, obviously, and then I think that's about it. You might lurk, not really on good standing with that channel. Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. Fantastic, but it'll be a good time regardless. It'll be a good time regardless. Ooh, the cliff facing ocean looks great. Thank you, Chrisant. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. I spent a lot of time on that, so yeah, the rest of you guys can attest to that. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw the art party last night, but that was I tried to follow a prompt that Tabitha came up with, and I did it on this program, and it just everybody was so nice about it. They were so nice about it. I'll leave it at that. So I'm a Resident Evil. So I'm not a Resident Evil guy? Is that what you're saying? I don't mind Resident Evil. I played a couple of them. Thank you again for the chill Saturday morning. It helps your creative time. You are most welcome. Contact me about it in the intro. Will do. All right. So with that, I'm going to hop off of here. Probably grab a little bitty bite to eat. And I will see you guys in a half an hour over on Moonskull. Don't forget to sub if you haven't already. Smash the like button. I hate saying that. Smash the like button. It's so cliche now. It's part of the vernacular. Make sweet happy times with the like button. And Tabitha reached deep and found a compliment. Yes, she did. She's very good at that. She might be the nicest person in the entire world. So with that, I will bid you all adieu, auf Wiedersehen, Gesundheit, and God bless.